Hi, it's Thursday, the 2nd of January 2025, and we're here to look at the astrology and the atmosphere and the energy around us and get some meaning from it. What we're going to do first of all is going to look at the chart. So I'm going to share and we will look at today's chart. Now, this is happening right now, okay? This is where I live. This is the horizon. The sun, which rose up in the sky earlier today, has gone all the way around the sky and is just about to set. So it's just about to go below the horizon. It's still in Capricorn. It's almost exactly conjunct now Athena. And just about 30 degrees or so from that, the moon has moved on and it is now at 16 degrees of Aquarius. Now, this is an exciting thing for me because this means that today I will be able to see the crescent moon for the first time since it was conjunct the sun when we had the new moon in Capricorn. And this is quite, for me, an exciting moment because I'm a big fan of Egyptology, as you know. And as far as the Egyptians were concerned, when they caught sight of the crescent moon for the first time after the new moon, that's when the new cycle began. Now, the Egyptian religion was quite influential. In fact, a lot of its creeds were passed over into Christianity. And so, as far as I'm concerned, they know what they were talking about. So I tend to, if I find out a little wisdom of theirs, I tend to immediately incorporate it into my astrology. And what I want to do now is examine what we should be unfolding or opening up, which had a seed at the new moon in Capricorn when the moon and the sun were together. But when we see that crescent moon for the first time, this is when we can recognize it. This is when we can start to work with it. Okay, so I want to talk to you about blockages because when we get a heavy Capricornian presence like that, we do get a blockage or a hindrance or a holding up, or something which is like a lead balloon, and it's keeping everything down. Now, this can be a fairly pleasant feeling for some people because they like a lot of earth to make them feel secure. It can, for some people, make them feel as if, oh, I've got to get out of here and I need some air. And that, of course, came this year at a time when people were getting stir crazy inside with their relatives, I imagine. But anyway, so blockages. There is something about the blockages and the holding up, about all of that Capricorn stuff. And this is what I want to sort of examine with you. Okay, so when the cosmos wants us to learn about something, the first thing it does is plunges into a place where we are completely denied it, where the complete opposite. So if the cosmos wants me to learn about light, for instance, then what it's going to do is plunge me into darkness. And I will learn more about light sitting in the dark than I could ever learn just sitting there in the light and having somebody preach to me. In the dark, I will find out what it is I need light for, why I need light, what I love about light, and I will learn how to get that light back into my life. I will crawl along in the darkness until I find it. I will find that light switch. Nothing teaches us better than the kind of lesson that we have to learn for ourselves. So, if the cosmos is going to plunge us into blockages because of the new moon in Capricorn, that very heavy gravity fueled pulling in, bringing everything down into the valley, down into the earth. So when that happens, we are going to experience a sensation of having something denied us, or having something missing, or something is going to get blocked somewhere. And what we are supposed to do then is search around and unblock it. We are supposed to reach for whatever it is that we needed to know more about, that we weren't very skilled in an effort to secure for ourselves an exit, a way out, a way to get rid of the blockage, a way to overcome a hindrance, a way to overcome something that was holding us back. So, crescent moon, all the stuff in Capricorn just happened. Here's our opportunity. Is there anything that you felt in your life was just not getting there? Something that was crippled, something that was held back, something that was subdued, something that you couldn't seem to break free of, a stubborn situation, an apparent impasse where nobody's giving in and everything seems to be just locked into this kind of impossible scenario? Or was it something in yourself that you feel always comes up and you can never free yourself from it? You can never feel good about this certain issue. It just sits there in the dark, waiting to come out whenever it can. Is there something that you can do about that now? Can you recognize it? Can you see it? Then this is the time that you should begin the process of growing at the same time that the moon is going to grow in the sky every night, more and more of its lit side being revealed to us. So it looks as if, instead of just being a slender crescent, it looks as if it's got a larger face each night. That moon is heading towards a full moon. That will be in about, well, less than 2 weeks now. During the next less than 2 weeks now, let's say 12 days or something, as that light grows, what you should be doing is working on those blockages, working on that stuff that is impossible to break free of, or you can't break into, or you can't get past. This is the time to do it. We currently have the moon in Aquarius. There is a reason why Aquarius, the zodiac sign, follows Capricorn. It is because Aquarius is there as an air sign to break free and break out of the rigid hold that Capricorn has. It's supposed to enable us to get some air, to have a brilliant moment, to the light bulb goes on. So we get this light bulb moment, the moment that we truly feel as if we are powerful and we can smash it, break it, crack it, run free of it. That's what the Aquarian air is all about, putting air into the solidness, the stubbornness of Capricorn and breaking it free, crumbling it up, making it less powerful so that we can rise above it. So that's the metaphor, Aquarius following Capricorn, and that's what I'm sort of recommending, really, that we think about and that we take on. At this time of the year, with all the festivities and the holiday over and everything, it can be quite depressing. Great, it should be, because it's in that depression, if that's how you're feeling, that you have got the solitude and you've got the space and you have got the time to work through some soul work. The soul can only be heard when we have a depressed energy or a depressed nature. Otherwise, it's always about the head energy and the fire energy, speed, and the soul never gets heard. The soul is your feminine, your yin. When it's up in your head, it's yang, it's masculine. When it's in your fire and your energy, it's masculine. When you can hear the soul, it is because you have quietened those masculine young energies. So, some soul time. Think about those blockages and start to work on a process that may mean that they never affect you in quite this way again. And wouldn't that be great? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to enjoy talking to you again very soon. And thank you very much for listening. And don't forget to buy my book. I never remembered to say this, and I should. Where's the book gone? Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, the easy way to learn astrology. So it's quite cheap. You can get, well, it's very cheap actually. You can get it on any Amazon, and it's about time you started to learn some of the aspects of astrology for yourself. So there you go. Treat yourself and treat everybody else as well. Right, I'm going now. Bye.